Welcome back. My name is Dak. Today we're going to be playing some blitz chess. We'll do a 3+2. And here we go. We are the white pieces. I am rated 1266 going up against a 1253. Got 20 seconds to play. I like to play a Ponziani. And they're going to play that move and get their queen out. Let's see. Attacking. Got a very good setup here. Connect my back row rooks. Bring them to the center. Problem is I'm making this attack and I don't have a strong plan in place for what I'm going to do with it. I need to get that knight out of the way. I'm looking for a checkmate, but I sacrificed my bishop to get up in there without really having a strong plan of what that was going to look like once I got in there. Alright, now I have to be careful as well because if I take the knight, the bishop comes down, the queen's in a position to checkmate me. He's offering a trade. He'll probably still move in there with this, but with this one. Moving with that knight. They're putting pressure on my queen. Now if I take the pawn, knight will take. If I move down to defend, this queen can't come checkmate me because I have the queen there blocking. But he'll be happy with anything really. Let's go here. Let's see if I take his knight. I think I can. He'll take my knight, but then I can put him in check. Oh, I didn't even... Yeah, that was a poor move on my part. I should resign at this point because I lost. I just forgot that it was being defended. Let's do some counter play. Queen should come down and take this pawn. I'm going to move my king out of the way. Just moves down and checkmate me. Yep. Good game. Alright, so to do an analysis, go back to the very first move. I moved up with the pawn. I did not like it immediately. He moved his pawn to the center, a very aggressive attack that throws off a lot of beginners like me. The computer says take with your queen, which he does. I move my knight out as if I was still following the Ponziani. Should move the bishop out, but he's going to move his queen back for safety. That gives me an advantage, but I don't know how to take advantage of it. So I move one pawn up. He moves his pawn up. I move my bishop out. I'm obviously trying to castle. He moves his knight out, more development. I castle, trying to think I'll get some protection there. He moves his bishop out, more development, smart. I move my bishop, or my other knight out, my queenside knight, trying to get some more pieces on the board, continue development. I go to the side. That's probably a mistake at this point. My knight to the side, it has limited number of squares that it can attack. Then you see him move back his bishop. I go back to the position and we just traded. That was kind of just a back and forth. Nothing really happened there. I move my bishop out, get some development, but not too great. I should have apparently. Oh, I should have moved my knight. I should not have been worried to do it again, because right now I could have trapped his bishop. His pawn came down. His bishop is prevented from moving. So now the bishop can only move these spots while it's under pressure. So would have been good to do, but I was tunnel vision at that point. Move my queen up, trying to connect my back row rooks. Bring a rook to the center. Good principles, but at this point I'm getting a little too cocky. I see that he castles along the way, and instead of putting pressure like my original thought, which I thought earlier, to put pressure on that bishop, I move my bishop up. Now, I think I have a line of sight because I got my queen here to protect it, but I do a sacrifice, take, and now you see a huge advantage for black, and black is not going to make any mistakes. And so I move it up in position again. I'm looking to try and do a checkmate. If I can get this knight out of the way, for example, I would start trying to, and of course also this bishop is blocking as well, but that was my thought process. Get those pieces out of the way, but I never quite get there. Oh, huge advantage. See, that was a mistake to move it out of the way. What I should have done, instead of worrying about this exchange, was move my knight like I wanted to. Oh, that would have been helpful, but I did not do it. Instead, I moved my rook over. That's the thing, you don't have any wasted moves. I should have taken a little bit longer to think about it. My concern, though, going back, is if I had not moved my knight, what would have happened is this guy would have come here. He would have, so if I had moved my knight, he forks. And then I'm more concerned about these two rooks, but I should have not been worried. I should have had the convictions of my idea, my plan. I take my knight, I take his knight, put him in check. He takes, I take, that's mate. That would have been my winning game plan. That's what I wanted to do, a variation of it. But instead, I move my rook to protect. He takes, I take. He gets in a position, puts my queen in check, and in position for his queen to come down and take my pawn. I move my queen, trying to put pressure on it. Doesn't matter. He puts pressure. We do a exchange. And this is where I really mess up. I thought his knight was unprotected, but I totally forgot his other knight. And so I take his knight, and that just lost me the game completely at that point. I didn't really have much counterplay at that point. I tried it late. Now it's too late. I move my knight in. It's too late for that. Queen comes down. Boom. Checkmate. All right. So really, key to the game was right here. Oh, I had a huge advantage. Should have moved my knight. Should have stuck with my plan. And I also had a second option right there where I could have stuck with my knight, putting pressure right here, and that I had the right ideas, but just at the wrong timing. All right. Thanks for watching. Comment below if you think I could have done something better, something different. What would you have done? All right. Thanks. Bye.